Hello, everyone. I am Dare Boy Man, aka my name's Darren, and I'm the star of the Day in the Life of a Sound Engineer video that randomly fucking blew up for some reason. I don't know why, and yeah, that video has been taken out of context because it was basically just me doing a fucking it was just doing like I was practicing for an exam, and one of my friends thought it was hilarious because I was just how much I was messing up in the video, and it is genuine. That was me genuinely messing up. Um, and he was like, "You should totally post that to YouTube." And that was months ago, and then it randomly blew up. So whatever. But hey, people liked it, so I decided maybe I should do some content. Now I don't really have a lot of good, I'm just using my phone right now. I mean, I have all this audio gear, but I don't have a camera, and whatever. And I need to work on my editing skills. But I think I just do a raw video today with just my phone. So I kind of I wanted to show you guys, because some people were asking about like how is my signal flow, signal flow like knowledge after months after that video. So I thought I would show you guys my cool MIDI setup that I have in my home studio. So I'll show you guys that right now. So oh man, the camera's kind of gross. Jesus, sorry. This video is very raw. So anyway, this is my setup. I have a MacBook Pro, and I have a secondary screen that I have hooked up with an HDMI cable. I have my nice Mackie VLZ 802 VLZ4 analog mixer. It's really nice. It's really great. And my audio interface. It's a PreSonus audio box USB 96. Also really great. It's pretty cheap, and I like it. It's good. So yeah, I thought I would talk about some cool MIDI stuff. So next to me, I have my two keyboards. I have this really old Ensoniq KT76. My school was throwing it out, and I picked it up. It's an old synth from 1994, and it works fine. I actually fixed it up, and it sounds great. And then I have this my love, my King Korg. So yeah, really cool. So let's get into the context of this video. So how I have my current MIDI setup is, let me see, mute this track for a second. Okay, how I have it set up is, so I'm using MIDI cables, and because, a lot of controllers nowadays are just USB, my King Korg has a USB out that I can use for MIDI. I also do have one of those Akai minis, this one, but I wanted to use this keyboard because it's a really nice weighted keys, and it's got a nice, multiple octaves, and it just feels great to play. So how we can do that is I have a MIDI out right over here. I don't want to unplug it, but I have a MIDI out, and it's going into my audio interface, which just so happens to have a MIDI interface on the back. So I think so the orange one is coming from the Ensoniq keyboard. So this is how I'll program MIDI, and I'm using Logic right now. So let's record a MIDI. Let's make sure I'm getting. So this is just the sound of the keyboard itself. Yeah, it's hard to do one-handed keyboard. There we go. So let me turn up the volume on the keyboard, and whew. Let's turn on this track. I'm using Vital right now. This is a synth that I made, kind of basic, but whatever. There we go. So, MIDI information is being sent out of this keyboard into the computer. I'm sure a lot of you guys know about this, which is pretty cool. So let's just record something really basic. Sounded like shit, but whatever. So I'll play that back, and so cool. Yeah, this little pentatonic thing I did. So now what I want to do is basically what you can do is a lot of the times I want to use my synthesizer up here. And what I can do is I can write MIDI patches or MIDI, MIDI, whatever, the ticks, everything on this keyboard. I can program the MIDI track, and then I can send it out using a MIDI out of the audio box and then a MIDI in of the King Korg. So what I can do is I'm going to make a new track. Give me 1 second. An external. So you want to do an external MIDI track, right? So then I'm going to drag this down to the external MIDI track. Now if I play, let's see, it's coming out of this. So let me loop this. There we go. So it's now coming out of this King Korg, and you can change the patches. And you can even take the patches and manipulate them. So like, you know, do all these different things to them. So yeah, you can do all this crazy stuff. Whoa, Jesus. So I'm gonna put that down for a second. So what I can do next to record this, you're gonna have to record as an audio track because you know you can't like whatever you can't like keep this just as a MIDI track because you can't like preset anything on here because you have to turn it off, whatever. So you have to save it as an audio track whenever you record. So you know, I'll just create a quick audio track, and give me 1 second. There we go. So, and I have my, so I'll talk about the board for a second. I have the board set up so that, why isn't it? Wait, why isn't it playing now? Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah, here we go. This is my daily struggle. Why the fuck are things not working? Sorry if my camera works really bad. It's hard to focus on multiple things at the same time. What am I doing wrong? Hello? Wait, what am I? Oh, what the hell? How'd that happen? Okay. Weird. All right, so how I have this board set up is that out of the audio box is sending out audio data, and I'm putting it through channels 3 and 4 on the board right here. We should put this in this mode. Channels 3 and 4, right? And then it's going out the main mix. And then you'll see these two sets of cables. This is from the Ensoniq, and this is from the Korg right over here. These RCAs are going out into the speakers. Yeah, I would use other cables like, you know, balanced TRS cables or even the XLR over here, but these only take RCA or TRS, and I need more money to buy more TRS cables, whatever. I need more cables. But you'll see that I have these two coming out and they're going in here. So this is the alternate path. And how to activate the alternate path is that you'll see that the board has mutes, but the mutes are also a switcher. They switch the alternate 3 and 4. So basically what will happen is if I press, so I'll turn it back on, it's coming out the, oh, is this primed? Let me show you this. So I'll record enable the audio track, right? Nothing's coming through, but if I then press this button, watch, now it's coming through. It's coming out the alternate output, and then it's going straight into the audio interface, so it's able to be recorded. And then yeah, we can record whatever we just created. Let me go to the beginning of that. Record. So there it is. Yep. So yeah, there we go. So that's pretty cool. And I can mute that, and you can just hear that I recorded it. So I just wanted to talk about external MIDI stuff, and yeah, the signal routing in here is pretty nice, if I say so myself. You know, I could talk about it more in another video, but I don't know, I just wanted to show off the studio, show off, you know, more signal flow stuff. I can even let's quickly create another track, and I'll put it on like a bass, whatever, bass setting, MG bass. Take off the record enable, put it on this one, and let me just make sure it's going through. What's wrong with it? Oh, that's why. There it is. So then I'll record that. So yeah, I just wanted to show in this video how the use of external MIDI. I just think it's something that not a lot of people talk about. They just mostly talk about, you know, software instruments and internal MIDI, but external MIDI is really fun if you have the proper gear for it and you have things that are able to do it. Like I can even do you know, I have it hooked up for this one because I really like the sounds in this, but I also love this keyboard, and sometimes I want sounds from that, so I can also just plug it in here too. But yeah, and then you record it with the audio. So and I've been doing that with a recent track I'm making right now. That that I will release eventually. I do have another YouTube channel. Actually, I have multiple, but I have one where I post my music, and it's also on Spotify. So I don't know. I don't want to be a shameless plug, but you know, just putting it out there. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you got anything from this video, but I'm Darren. Hope you enjoyed. You know, if you have any questions, feel free to comment. I don't know. You know, have a good fucking day.